Okay, right. Today I will explain the rest of the code. I stopped at scanf, no? Scanf and printf, printf, right. Today I have to explain the concept of printf function. Now, what is the printf function? Tell me. Printf means print formatted. What is the meaning of printf? Print formatted. It is an output function. It is an output function. What it can do? It can print any type of data. The printf function can print any type of data. It can print multiple values at a time. At same time, you can print multiple values. It can print different elements of different data types. That's why it is called as general purpose. It is a general purpose output function. Its output is always connected to output device. Printf function always connected to output device like monitor, speaker, like that. Now, how to write a printf function? What is the meaning of that? Is syntax. First of all, you have to write printf. Here you have to specify format specifiers like %C, %D, %S, %LF, like that. Here you have to mention the variables list: variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and so on. You have to mention. For example, I have two numbers. Integer A, its value is 10. Integer B, its value is 20. I want to print these two values at a time. Now I will execute here. I have two variables. One is A, its value is 10. Second variable name is B, its value is 20. Now I want to print these two. How to print them? Printf. What is the format specifier of integer? The format specifier of integer is %I or %D. Better to use %D. %D. I have to print two numbers. So 2 times %D, %D you have to mention. What is the meaning of this one? I am going to print two decimal numbers. Printf means print. What you are going to print? 2 %Ds. These two represents two numbers. Now you are going to print two numbers. What are the numbers? One is A, second one is B. Listen carefully. Printf function always executed from right to left. Printf function always executed from right to left. Note down here. Printf function always executed from right side to left side. After executing printf statement, it will return one integer that indicates how many bytes of information was get printed on screen. After executing this line, it will return one number. It returns printf. Return type is integer. It specify how many bytes of information was get printed on screen. How many bytes of information get printed on screen? In this way, you can use this printf function. Now I will explain some examples here. Now see here. Whenever you write a statement like this, printf %D, A comma B, I already told you it always executed from right to left. Here, what is the value of B? 20. That will be substituted here. What is the value of A? 10. That will be substituted here. Now it becomes 10 and 20. 20 will be substituted here, 10 will be substituted. Now you will print 1020. It will print 1020. See here, percentage D, give some space, then 10 and 20 it will print. Now execute this. 10 and 20. You got 10 and 20. It will execute it from right to left. First it get the data of B and replace it here. And it receive the data of A and replace it here. Now it becomes 10 and 20. That 10 and 20 will be printed on screen. Now its answer is 10 and 20. Like that it will be executed. Right. It is the example program. What is the output of this one? 10 space 20. It is the output. Now look at here. In interview there is a question like this. What is the question? Amma, tell me.
Sir, why you are giving space in between, sir?
If you did not mention any space, then it becomes 1020, no?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay, that's why. To separate the numbers, I have given some space. That's it.
Okay.
Right? No use of that. No use of. No, there is no specific reason to give space. To separate the elements, I have given some space. That's it. Right, good. Now, my question is, second example 2. In interview, somebody may ask like this. Write a program to find length of string without using any string handling functions or without using any loop. Right. Read out the question. What is the question here? We have to find the length of a string. For that you can use string handling function strlen. There is a predefined function to find the length of the given string, that is known as strlen. Don't use that function. Second one is, there is a function that we can use for loop to find the length of the given string. Don't use that also. Without using any loop or without using any string handling function, you have to find the length of the given string. Now I will explain here. String means group of characters. We have to take a variable character str for string. Here I am going to allocate memory for 100 characters. Now str can store up to 100 characters. I have to read the string. To read the string, we have to write a couple of statements. One is printf enter a string. Enter a string. To read a string, we can use get function. No? Gets of str. Now we have a string. I have to find the length of the given string. For that, I am taking one more variable L for length, or len. Take len. Len stands for length. Now I am going to write this function, printf function, just printf percentage s comma str. Now what is the use of printf function? Printf function always try to print the data on screen. What you typed, that will be printed on screen. And one more point I explained, it will return a integer number which tells how many bytes of information was get printed. Suppose you type your name as Rama. In str it has Rama, R-A-M-A, Rama. Now it print Rama. Rama means how many characters? 4 characters. 4 characters means how many bytes? 4 bytes. It will print 4. It will return 4. So I am storing the result in len. Now it contains length of the given string. Now print it. Printf length of given string is percentage %d, comma, str, sorry, len. Now it gives length of the given string. Here I did not use any string handling function. I did not use any loop, even though I can find the length of the given string. My string is Ramana. How many characters are there? 6 characters are there. So it prints 6. See, length of the given string is 6. In this way, you can print this one, right? It is the speciality of printf function. Printf function, two things you have to remember. Printf function always executed from right to left 1 point. After printing the data, it tells you, I printed this much of amount of data. It tells how many bytes of information was get printed on screen. Like this, you can use this program. Now, is it clear to you? How to find the length of the given string without using any string handling function or without using any loops? This is the logic for that. Now, what is the output? Output is, it asks to enter a string. Then you have to type a string. I typed Ramana. It print Ramana and it tells length of the given string is length of given string is 6. It is the answer for that. Right. Now it is the speciality of printf function. Right. Now next function is scanf. Scanf function. What is the meaning of scanf? It is opposite to printf function. Printf function is used to print the data. Scanf function is used to read the data. That's it. Now printf is output function. Scanf is input function. What type of function it is? It is a input function. What is the meaning of scanf? It stands for, scanf stands for scan formatted. What is that? Scan formatted. It is used to read the formatted data. What is the meaning of formatted data? In printf and scanf, you have to specify the format specifiers. So it is called as formatted data. To read the formatted data, scanf we have to use. To print the formatted data, printf we have to use. These %d, %c, all are used in only scanf function and printf function. Okay, I cannot use in get function. I cannot use in getchar function. I cannot use in getch function. I cannot use in puts function. I cannot use in putchar function. So these two are called as formatted functions. Formatted input and output functions means scanf and printf. Right. Now it is an input function. It stands for scan formatted. What is the mean? What is the use of this one? It is used to. What is the use of this one? It is used to print. It is used to read the data from user. We can read multiple values at a time. We can read n number of values at a time. So it allows to read n number of data elements at a time. At a time we can read multiple values. So we can read multiple data type values also. It allows to read elements with different data type. With different data type. What is the meaning of this one? At a time you can read a character, you can read integer, you can read float, you can read double. The data with different data type can be read by using scanf function at a time. Right. It's a written data type. After reading the data, it tells how many elements was readed. So it's a written type. Written data type is, its written type is integer. It tells how many elements was gets read. How many elements read, that will be represented by using, that will be written by scanf function. Right. Now, what is the syntax of scanf function? We have to write like this: scanf. First of all, you have to mention format specifiers. In scanf, you have to mention the ampersand symbol. Ampersand means it gives the address of variable. Ampersand. What is the use of ampersand here? Ampersand symbol gives the address of variable. Address of variable 1, comma. Ampersand means address of variable 2, comma, and so on. Last variable ampersand variable n. Like this, you have to use this function. Right. I will explain one example here. Example program. Right. I want to read elements of different data types. I want to read roll number of a student. I have to create a variable roll number. Number means it is integer. So I mentioned int. Now I want to read student name. S name of 100. It is nothing but string type. It is character. 100 characters are there. That is nothing but group of characters. That is nothing but a string. So it is a string. I want to read floating point value, means average marks. Float average marks of a student. Like that I want to read. Reading means it is a couple of statements, printf and scanf. Ask to enter a roll number. After that student name. After that average marks of a student. How to read them? Scanf. First of all, you have to specify the format specifiers. What you have to specify? The format specifiers. You have to read a roll number. What is the data type of roll number? Integer. What is the format specifier of integer? You can use percentage %i or percentage %d. I used percentage %d. After that, what I have to read? Student name. Student name is nothing but character of 100, means string. So here you need to represent a string, percentages. After that, we have to read average marks. Average marks in the sense float. What is the format specifier of float? Percentages. Now, what is the meaning of this one? Scanf means now you are going to read. What you are going to read? You are going to read a number. You are going to read a string. You are going to read a floating point values. Now you are going to read three values of, one is integer type, second one is string type, third one is float type, comma, ampersand. First variable name is roll number, second variable name is s name, third variable name is average marks. Like that you have to write this one. Whenever you type three values, first value will be copied to roll number, second value will be copied to s name, third value will be copied to average marks. Now after reading the data, you have to print. First of all, print roll number equal to percentage %d, comma, roll number. Now it execute always from right to left. First of all, it fetch the data of roll number and substituted here. Suppose you type roll number 501, that will be substituted here. Now you print roll number equal to 501, like that. After that, you have to print student name. Student name means, how to move to next line? Tell me. How to print roll number? After roll number, I want to print the data in next line. Which one I have to use? How to move to next line? If you know, ping a message. /n, good. Ruxana, right. /n means it is used to move the cursor to the beginning of next line. So you are going to print the data in next line. What you have to print here? Student name. Student name equal to percentage %s, comma. Where is the student name? In variable s name. Right. After that, what I have to print? Average marks. I want to move to next line. So /n. What I am going to print? Average marks equal to percentage %f, comma. Where is the average marks? In variable avz. So here you have to mention the variable name now. So avz you have to mention. In this way, you can read and print 3 values, right? Execute this one. It asks to enter roll number, yes name, average marks. I type roll number 410. After that, I am typing the student name, Rajani. Marks are 950.5. Now I typed 3 values. Now, first value is 410. That will be copied into here. That will be copied into roll number variable 410. That will be copied to roll number. Rajani will be copied to S name. Third value will be copied to third variable, means 950 will be copied to average marks. After that, roll number. In roll number, what is there? 410. That will be substituted here and print roll number equal to 410. What is there in S name? Rajani. That will be substituted here. So S name equal to Rajani will be printed. After that, what is in the average marks? 950.5. That will be substituted in percentage of place. Now average marks equal to 950.5. That is the answer. See here, roll number equal to 410, S name equal to Rajani, average marks equal to 950.5000000. Why it is giving 5 zeros here? Why it is giving 5 zeros? Why? Because floating point variable always print 6 precisions. That's why it is getting 6 decimal places. Right? Now I want to print only 2 decimal places. Then I have to control it. While writing percentage F, you have to say this one. Point to F. Point means 0.2 F. Point to F. Point to F means after point, I need just 2 decimal places. Now execute this one. I type roll number as 515. Student name is Manohar. Student marks are 515.75. Now see this 515.75. It print only 2 decimal places. If you want to print only 2 decimal places, then you have to use point 2D, point to F. What is the meaning of point to F? I just need 2 decimal places after point. After point, we required only 2 decimal places. That is the meaning of that. Alright. Now it is the output of this program. It is the output. Now what is the program? This is the program. Right. Now note it down. Yesterday we noted down now this one. If you are absent, note it down from here. Printf stands for print formatted. It is an output function. It can print any type of data. It can print multiple values at a time. It is a general purpose. It doesn't have any specific purpose. So it is called as a general purpose output function. It always connected to output devices. In which direction printf function will be executed? It always executed from right side to left side. Printf function can return one value, that is integer. That integer specifies how many bytes of information. How
Left
many
to
bytes
right now,
of
sir.
information? Amma, tell me.
Printf left to right now, sir.
No. Printf always
First,
executed from right to left.
first 10, then 20.
First,
First 10, first A is equal to 10 will come, afterwards 20 will come, sir.
no. Your output will be 10 and 20 only, but it executed from right to left. I will explain. See here.
Okay.
First, it will fetch the details of B and substituted here. After that, it fetch the details of A and substituted here. Now it becomes a 10 and 20. That will be printed on screen. So it always executed from right to left. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Good. What is the syntax of printf function? Printf, you have to mention the format specifiers. You have to mention the variables list, variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and so on. You can print n number of values at a time. In my example, I printed the values of two variables, A and B. I created two variables, one is A, second one is B. This line is called as variable creation or variable declaration. What is the name of this line? Variable creation. You created two variables. So variable creation or variable declaration. You declared the two variables. Declaration. This line is called as variable declaration or variable creation. After that, you printed the values of A and B. Here I have given one more example to print student name. One more example to find the length of the given string without using any string handling function or any loop. Without using any string handling function or without using any loop. Here I have to find the length of the given string. So I created a variable, string variable. Here I have to find the length. So I created a variable, length variable. First of all, what to do? I have to read a string. So I ask to enter a string. After that, user entered the data that was read by using gets function. Here my intention is to find the length of the given string that was found by using printf function. I ask to print the data on screen. I already told you printf function always return a number which tells how many bytes of information was get printed. Suppose your string is Ramana. Ramana means it has 6 characters. That is nothing but 6 bytes of information was get printed on screen. Why? Because each character occupies 1 byte space. 6 characters means 6 bytes. So it returned the 6 that was captured in length. After that, I print the length value here. Now length of the given string is 6. That is the output. In this way, you can use printf function. Can I go to example 2? Noting down example 1 is completed.
Sir, we can use void, sir.
What is the
Void
meaning
main.
of that? Here,
Void
if you
main, sir.
mention void, then what? What you are asking, that is
Here we
void
can
means.
use.
Are you asking this one?
Oh, yes, sir.
Right. Whenever you use int main, it is a general format. Main is a function. It can return a value. After completion of your program, C program will tell the compiler, I successfully completed or I successfully not completed. It will tell that.
Okay.
Whenever you return the zero value, it indicates the program was completed successfully.
Okay.
While returning the zero, what is the zero? Zero is character or integer?
Void. Null. No. No
Zero
value.
means integer, no integer. Integer, it is a number.
Yes.
Zero is a number, integer. So you are returning integer, that's why you are mentioning integer here. It is nothing
Okay.
but return type. Return type means you are returning zero. What is the type of zero? Integer. That's why you mentioned here.
Okay.
Whenever you mentioned void, then you need not to write this one. Void means
Zero.
now I am going to return anything. Void indicates I am going to return anything.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Okay. Thank.
I am going to return nothing. I am not going to return anything. That is the use of that one. Can I come to scanf? It is opposite to printf function. It is an input function. The meaning of scanf is scan formatted. It is used to read the data. It allows to read n number of elements at a time. It allows to read elements with a different data type. It can read n number of elements as well as different data type elements. It can also return one type, that is also integer. Here integer tells how many elements was get read. How many elements you read, that will be tell by scanf function. The syntax of scanf function is scanf. You have to mention the format specifiers. You have to mention the variable names and the ampersand symbol also you have to mention. Here ampersand means address of variable 1. Ampersand variable 2 means address of variable 2. Ampersand variable n means address of variable n. First of all, it identifies the address of variable and store the data entered by you. First of all, it fetch the address of variable and store the data in particular address what was entered by you. Where is the program here? Here you have to give program, no? It is the program. It is the output. Amma Ruxana, I used gets function in previous example. Am I right? Gets mean it is a function used to read a string. That's it. Gets function. Gets means get a string. It is used to read a string. It is a special function which can read a string. Is it clear? In previous example, I read the student name. No, student name means it is a group of characters. That is nothing but string. To read a string, you can use get function. Good, good. I will explain some programs here. Can I go to next one? Can I go to next one or shall I wait? Okay. Not completed scanf, write down. Jahnavi, after writing scanf function, ping a message. Completed. Okay, good. If it is over, I will explain some programs on this. Can I explain the next program? Can I explain the next program? Rajalakshmi, can I go to next program? Mahanti, can I go to next program? Yes, okay, right. See, my next example is write a program to print Hyderabad within the single quotation. What is my intention? My aim is to print Hyderabad within the single quotation. See here. First of all, you have to remember one thing. To print anything, which function I have to use? Just a printf function, right? Right, use printf function. What you want to print, that should be represented within the double quotations. Now I want to print Hyderabad. Now execute this one. It print just Hyderabad. But I want to print the Hyderabad within the single quotation. No? Now I am using single quotations before Hyderabad and after Hyderabad. Now execute this one. Within the single quotation, I printed Hyderabad. How it works? Here I used two different double quotations. One double quotation and one single quotation. One single quotation, one double quotation. Actually, it won't work in Turbo C IDE. Turbo C is original compiler developed by Dennis Ritchie. It is a hybrid compiler. That's why it is working. Actually, to print a single quotation in language, you have to use a slash single quotation. If you want to print a single quotation, you have to use a slash single quotation. Like this, you have to write this statement. It is the proper way. See this, within the single quotation, you printed Hyderabad. This is the proper way of executing this. Now, what is the output of this one? The output is within the single quotation, Hyderabad. It is the output. Now, second one. Write a program to print. Tell me.
So why then we are using inverted commas?
Which one, ma? Which one?
Before single quotation, that inverted commas too.
Which one, ma?
Before that
This one?
inverted commas. Yes.
This one?
Yes, sir,
Whatever
that
you
one.
want to print, that should be represented within the double quotation. It is the common
Okay.
syntax for printf statement.
Okay.
It is common. It is common, right? You want to
Oh,
print this one, so you have to put it in the double quotation. That's it. Is it clear?
okay. Okay.
Okay, right. All right. Now, I want to print Hyderabad within double quotation. Now, how to write program for that? I want to print Hyderabad. Just write Hyderabad. I want to print within the double quotation. So put double quotations after and prior to Hyderabad. Now execute this one. You will get error. So you got error. This is error in fourth line. Expected brackets before Hyderabad. Before Hyderabad, it is expecting round bracket like this. But it is not the proper way of writing this line. Whenever you want to print double quotation, you have to use a slash double quotation. Whenever you want to print a double quotation, you have to use slash double quotation. Then it works. Now execute this one. See, you printed Hyderabad within the double quotation. To print the data within the double quotation, you have to use slash double quotation. Slash double quotation. It is double quotation. Right. Now your output is within the double quotation, you will get Hyderabad. Now see this. Write a program to print A/N on screen. What is my question? I want to print A/N. That's it. Come to the compiler, IDE. To print anything, which statement you have to use? Printf function you have to use. We have to write the data whatever you print within the double quotation. He asked to print A/N, no? So type A/N here. A/N. This data should be printed on screen. Execute this program. I have to put semicolon, sorry. Execute this program. It print only A. It doesn't print /n. Why? /n is a escape sequence. Whenever you write /n inside the printf function, simply cursor move to the next line. Nothing will be printed. Now he is asking to print A/n, no? Then you have to write like this. A//n. It will print A. Here //n means it print only single slash. After that it print n. Now see this. If you want to print A/n on screen, you have to write A//n. You have to write. This is the proper way of writing this statement. Right. Now what is the output of this one? A/n is the output. Right. In this way, you have to use some escape sequences here. Now in interview, a program was asked like this. What is the output of following statement? The statement is like this. Printf percentage $d, comma 4, comma 125. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of star here? Right. I will explain this in editor. What is my question? What is the output of following? Printf percentage $d, comma 4, comma 125. Here you used only
To
one
multiply both.
percentage, but here you mentioned two numbers.
Multiply.
It is not multiply symbol. Its meaning is the 4 will be substituted at the place of star. 4 will be substituted at the star place. Now it becomes, substitute the value of 4 there, then it becomes, tell me, printf percentage Star D was replaced by 4D. Am I right? This 4 will be substituted here. 4D. Already 4 was substituted at a star place. Now only 125 is there. Now 125. It is equal to this one. Printf percentage 4D comma 125. It is the meaning of that statement. What is the meaning of printf percentage 4D? It indicates the width of the output is 4 spaces. Your output will be within the 4 spaces. You have to print the data. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces. Within the 4 spaces, it print 125. Means last 3 spaces will be occupied by 1 space and 125. This will be printed on screen. Here 1 space is there. After that 3 digits are there. Totally what is the width of this output? 1 space means 1, 2, 3, 4. It indicates the space width of the output. 4 indicate width of the output. It allot 4 bytes for your output. Within that it print 125. So this meaning, the meaning of this one is this one. It can be simply used for distance or gap between two numbers. Suppose I want to print like this. I want to print 10 and 20. I will explain this line later. I have two variables. Integer a equal to 10, comma b equal to 20. Now I printed like this, percentage d, comma a value and comma b value. Now see the result of this one. You will get 1020. We have to give space between two numbers. For that you can use this 5D like that. 5D or 4D, 6D, 7D, whichever you want to use, you can use. It means the space between two numbers is 5. The width of the output is 5. 5 spaces and 5 spaces. Total width of the output is 10 spaces. I will explain here. See here. 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces. Remaining 2 spaces are filled with numbers. Again, 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces. Remaining 2 spaces are occupied with number. Now the total width of the output is 10 spaces. That is the meaning of 5D. 5D indicate the width of the output. So now what is the meaning of this program? Printf percentage star D comma 125, 4 comma 125 or 5 comma 125, 4 comma 125. This is the program. Now what is the meaning of this one? That 4 will be substituted at star. Now it becomes percentage 4D. What is the meaning of 4D? The width of the output is 4. Within that 4 it print 125. Now 1 space and 1, 2, 5 will be printed on screen. Is it clear?
Hello, sir.
Is it clear? Pankaj?
Sir, why printing 4 in place of star?
Why?
4 is coming in place of stars.
Here my intention is not substitute the value of 4 at star. In interview, he already mentioned this statement. I am going to explain the meaning of this statement.
Okay.
It is a statement which was already mentioned in your answer, in your question. The question is like this. Printf percentage star D 4 comma 125. Okay. What will be the output of this line? So many students tells I used only percentage D means it will print 4, or somebody says it will print 125, but its meaning is not like that. 4 will be substituted at star means then it becomes a printf percentage 4D. 4 will be substituted at star, no? It is equal to percentage 4D comma 125. That is equal to this one. Right. What is the meaning of percentage 4D? It allot 4 spaces width to your output. So first was space. What is the number? 125. How many digits are there? 3 digits. Remaining 3 digits will be filled with 1, 2, 3. First space was left. Now it is space 125. It is the output of this program. Is it clear, Pankaj? Pankaj Mahanti, is it clear? Ruxana, is it clear? Sushant, is it clear to you? Ping a message. If it is clear, ping a message. Okay, Ruxana, is it clear? Yes. Can I go to the next example? Pankaj Mahanti, is it clear to you? Is it clear to you or not? Okay, right. Good. Now this is about the printf function. Now I will explain the next topic, that is operators. Now in paintbrush, I will explain a diagram here. See this? Here I am writing something. Identify what is there. 5 plus 2. 5 A into B. T by 3. Wait a minute. My dear students, here I mentioned 3 values. Can you identify what is this? 5 plus 2 is an expression. What is that? Expression. A into B is also an expression. T into 3 is also an expression. In first expression, 5 plus 2, which operation is going on?
Addition.
The operation sum. Good. In second expression, multiplication. In third operation, division. Good. To perform the addition operation, which tool used? Plus 2. To perform the multiplication, which tool used? Into. To perform the division, which tool used?
Divide.
Good. Divided by. The tools those are used to perform operations are called as operators. Now plus is an operator, into is an operator, by is an operator. So what is the meaning of operator? The tool which is used to perform the
Operation.
good operation. Now these are the